Where you at, my friend? Right over the house. Military today. Where they at? Some shit going on here today. We got the military over the house. Flying organoids, I guess. Saw a cool video. Someone playing with organoids. Oh man, my memory's all jammed right now, dude. Imagine an organoid jamming your memory, because what I did remember was they had a brain cell on a computer chip, and they're using chemicals and hormones on the brain cell. Very bad. Very bad. And then they're letting this brain cell feel the butterfly, and it starts mimicking the butterfly and starts coding on the computer itself. And the best part about it was, well, I gotta watch it again, and I'll give a full lecture on it, on what's going on. And the best part about it was, at the end, the dude was talking about if you fall asleep, because the brain, they're saying there's ethical implications, just like mind control and mind reading technology, ethical implications. They're saying that the cell is somebody's brain cell, and you didn't say an animal either. That's another issue, animal brain cells. Because if you take a look, I heard they're splicing human genes with animal genes right now, doing some weird, freaky shit. But they're saying it's conscious, because if you talk to this brain cell on a computer chip, it will recognize your voice. So it's conscious, it's aware, it can feel. It's part of you, and instead of hearing when you talk, it's picking up the decibel pressures. Just as you can see my mouth moving and hear it in this microphone, it is very sensitive, and there's very sensitive tools that they're using to pick up decibel pressures. Very sensitive. But the best part was since this was a great explanation by another human being besides myself. If you fall asleep and you go into a dream, you might be able to use that brain cell to see while you're in the dream. Kudos for you, bro. Absolutely kudos for you. Because it makes you wonder, like when you go to sleep, sometimes there's some weird shit happening. You see, like, how does it work? Hallucinations. Computer would just make shit up. It's pretty cool shit though that some of the computers make up, but it'll just make shit up. And you go into a dream and there's just made up shit. Like it'll take your surroundings, the computer, people that's in your algorithm, or people that you've seen and talked to, wherever there's the most activity in your brain, some type of memory, and it will just put you in this little virtual reality, augmented reality, while you're sleeping. And that brings me back to the question: what do blind people see if they dream? Do they dream? And most blind people, I bet you, they see the speaker. What a sound speaker. One of the symbols you see in a speaker, it's a circle with a magnetic and dielectric field. It's a speaker. And most blind people, I think they could see this, because they have no vision, but they could see their brain's magnetism. I forget what the hell they call it. It's all been explained, and I don't know. I don't have much freedom. It's like an open air prison with virtual reality and the buying and selling, and it's like, it's crazy. I can't watch too much information. Can't watch too much because the blue light in the phone, it's bad. Well, I could definitely comprehend what's going on. Some crazy shit that happens on this fence post. Crazy shit. Is that a sign? With light amplification and photo acoustics? Yeah. What else is here? What's up, man? Are you a brain cell? Like, this is over here, too. One right here. This guy's looking up. This guy's kind of looking down at me, right where I was pointing out on a fence post. This dude's just like, hey, what's up, dude? Looking up. See if you can see the eyes move at all. Another guy here. I hope I'm not the only person with good vision here and can pick this up. Well, pretty important. Should go say hi to the petunias. They're pretty important. It's October 1st. These are petunias. They're annual bloomers. They're annuals. And it's the middle. Oh, look at how pretty you girls are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. Look at how pretty you girls are. You don't have too much scent. Time of the year. It's so cool to see them because when you look at them this way, they're just like reaching out to give somebody a 5 or something. It's pretty cool. They're very important, those petunias. They're very, very important. Important harmonics. Very important. Uh-oh. Main line's getting attacked again. Okay, so where did I leave off at? Where did I leave off? The airplane flew over the house talking about organoids, petunias, semiconductor. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what I wanted to talk about. Whenever I was listening to a neuroscientist talk about semiconductors and how the human being's a semiconductor itself. Pretty effing cool, man. I could only imagine some of the stuff I'd learned from this guy if I got to finding him on the internet or something. If he has any more lectures that he does or anything like that. A lot of information. Tons and tons of information. Did you hear her? Did you just hear that? Did you hear that? Big problem with I guess applications of the spatial internet. Big problems around here. Nobody wants to talk about it. Did you hear that though? Did you hear it? See if we get another remark here. Let's see if we get another remark. The military just flew over the house. Couldn't see him though. Homeland Security. I'm watching you, Homeland Security. That's a good one, huh? Something must be bugging the shit out of someone to come out of their house and say Homeland Security. That's the one that said they wanted to put a bullet in my head. Anyways, organoid, did you hear that? Did you pick up any of that? What do you call it? Decibel pressures. How do you record that? Like, what do you? They say the brain cell is a better coder than artificial intelligence, or artificial intelligence is using the brain cell to write code. So that's like we're writing and rewriting on the scalp of the brain, learning memories, learning. I'm getting tension in my voice. I saw Julian Assange today too on CNN, and he was talking about his some of his past time that he spent in a institution, a level 5 maximum security institution, and some of the things that were taking place. Him and his family were targeted, and other agents, or there's almost nothing you can do, he says, whenever you are a targeted individual, and there must be a good homeland security against silent weapons. And also he was telling stories about other people who were locked up, and just some of the stuff that he wrote a little dossier, I guess you could call it, for a press report. It was on CNN, like I said. He's the guy. Julian Assange is the guy. They I don't know why they really arrested him, really. And then he started talking about the other whistleblowers that are hung up. And there's some very, very ill treatment taking place. Like these treatments of people, it's beyond. He said it's beyond Guantanamo Bay. So if anybody knows what Guantanamo Bay is, it's like a military prison or something. It's not even in the United States of America. But anyways, he made a very good public statement today. I think it was today. I know. I watched it on live stream. It was on repeat on a live stream, and I think it was today. I'm not 100% positive, but it was good to see that there is a severe problem, very severe problem. And also, I just heard that I just signed in and heard some posts about California. They just passed a bill and put into law you do not need a voter ID to vote any longer. What is the implications of that? Makes me wonder. There is a bill passed for you are not required in California to have a voter ID to vote anymore. And some of the rhetoric that's taking place over there, they're trying to say that the local government does not need to see your ID to vote, and that's how you steal an election, some people were saying. Well, that's how you cheat. That's how you cheat. You don't need an ID. So, this is very concerning, I guess. Here comes another one. What's going on here? Where's he at? Where's it at, my friend? You see him, my friend? It's flying over the Sirius clouds, and that stator is just rolling, my friend. Can you hear all this? Isn't it just wonderful? You don't need a voter ID anymore in the state of California as we run. Keep out the static pressure, keep the harmonics and the pressure up, and then the cerebral cortex. Very dangerous when those planes fly over the house. Well, no, there's all these electrical signals and photoacoustics here. You must keep the static pressure out of your head. You must keep a static pressure out of your head because of the remote controls that are here. It'll create harmonics. It'll make you kind of go brain dead. And it will make you have like a little hammy sink and it'll find this bit. It's hard to get it out. So you gotta keep the static pressure moving, and don't give these artificial intelligent computers a chance to set new harmonics on you. Because the brain is only a receiver and the body's an antenna, and all that sound is being received by the body, and code will be transformed into plot points, be transformed into an MK Ultra psycho acoustic, psychophysic, and all kinds of crazy stuff will happen. It'll make people come out of their house and start yelling at you, but then not be able to have a conversation with you. And that goes right along with the video I made this morning. The level of stupidity. We were told, and then whenever you ask the questions, I don't know what you're talking about. What in the hell is that? Like I said, that new rocket engine, can you get me to Mars with my little friend so we can go terraform? Huh? First thing we're going to do is go walk around and observe the whole planet and terraform it and have it set for both the little friends and myself and anybody else who wants to come join. Can't wait to get the hell out of here. This planet's going bonkers. It's like a last-ditch effort of here's exactly what it is. Okay, whenever they brought out that product, this wearable companion AI called Friend, my friend, frequencies resonate, internal energy neurologically developing. They say there's two of them because I guess they're stealing off one another or something like that. And that's kind of how this works here. It's probably the identical code. If someone comes here, you probably find this very simply. And it's like it was both bad on bad, but now one's getting better. But what it was, there was one entrepreneur that brought it out, and there was another one that had another one, and they both named it the same thing, Friend. And then I heard that it was going back and forth. The AI was going back and forth. Listen to the bird. Sex signals. Sex signals, kind of a fear signal. Wow, that come all the way back over here. And if I had an acoustic camera, you would have seen that. It hit over here, bounced right back over here, started echoing between the houses back and forth. An oscillation. Wow. Like, holy shit. But anyways, that Friend necklace, it's kind of interesting. I'm gonna have to dive in on that, and I'm gonna watch a video again, dude talking about organoid, and see if I can find his page. Maybe holler at him for a little bit, like, what's up? Start talking shit or something. Well, it's weird how the code works on this, and it's based off of putting applications of your neighbors together, since this is a spatial web, and the applications are literally in the Internet of Things now, just not on your phone. And it's pinning neighbors against neighbors for someone's looking for crime, and it's very bad. If there's any chance I have to blow the whistle, it would be right now. They're looking for crime and people to try and make it so bad that you, like one of these whistleblowers in jail, just listen to some of the stories that they have. All the torture, all the destruction, all the fighting. Just listen to the stories. This is exactly what's going on, and this is considered transhumanism. And Scientology, transhumanism, to enhance the conditions of human life. Like I said in the last video, conditions of human life. When you look around, there's tons of conditions. There's 48 different emotions that the artificial intelligence has recognized on a galvanic skin resistance system. 48 emotions so far. These are conditions. Fill in the blanks, because my blank space is being harvested. We're harvesting. right, we had two fly over here, my friend. Just wanted to postmark something, get something on video because it was starting to get a little squirrely. When this shit starts activating, it tries to get on your spine, on all your energy centers. You just think of the chakra system, and your body, the human body, literally has this. And it tries to run. It's running pressure systems. Like when you touch your skin, you can feel, and this can be imitated and mirrored with a field on the outside of you. The dielectric field with it's a dielectric, but it's carrying a I really can't tell you. It's not a ferrous type of magnetic field, electric field. I don't know if it would be more diamite magnetic or if it's more paramagnetic. I would have to do a little more science research myself with paramagnetics because also electricity, whenever you have a dielectric short circuit, I don't know what type of I can't exactly explain that one to you because it will burn right through wood. It's impedance. And this starts going into nuclear. What they call nuclear. What they call nuclear. Can you imagine some of the proteins of the brain cells coming out that are nuclear to the brain? Organoids. Hey, organoid, what's up, you little nuclear protein? What's going on with you? And which way these proteins unfold. You control the impedance on that. Can you imagine what some of these computers are doing? Or they even pulled out of your ears. Nuclear proteins in your ears, nuclear vestibular complex. And that's why people's ears start hurting so bad with targeted individual patents. You start ring resonating the ears. Now you got some crazy shit going on with nuclear vestibular complexes and proteins. And it'll pop right out of the ear. Just like you're on an airplane, that airplane flew over, whenever they get up to altitude, your ears pop. You're under pressure. All right, my friend. I will talk to you in the near future. The other problem is on the feet. The feet. Floating ground, guys. Floating ground. It's not earthing. Whenever you earth, a lot of the shit stops. The vibrations. The antenna to Uranus will send it out. Catch these frequencies resonating the internal energies neurologically developing surveillance state skill and stupidity. Send it to Uranus. Ciao, my friend.